Hey tankers, Bonsai Duck here. So today we have Pumped MLG Snipers. All right, friend. He's from the 1SOB clan. Pumped, I'm just going to call you Pumped because the Pumped MLG Snipers just tongue ties me. Pumped is in his BT7. He's on Runeberg in a standard battle in a tier 4, tier 3 game. So low tier games. And, some players still play this. I generally don't. I rarely drop below tier 6 or tier 7. I don't enjoy those games. I enjoy the upper tier games. I don't know why, they just best suit me. But we all had to come through this, all right? And there's a lot of stuff going on at the lower tiers that a lot of tankers need to take the time to understand. There's so many fundamentals of the game that you're learning at the lower tiers that can help you at the upper tiers. And so it's always good to show the lower tier games just to kind of help these guys along, make sure that they're learning the right stuff to enjoy the game. Maybe impart a little bit of knowledge that some of us have. So Pumped sent me this. He's gonna have a pretty good game, honestly. I've seen the game plates, so there's always room for improvement. You can have a really good game, and maybe you still could learn some things. So we're going to look at that through that eye. The BT7 is the Russian line, and that's where at tier 4 it splits off between the mediums and the lights, so you can go either direction. I obviously went the mediums and the lights at that point, and ground my way through all this stuff, and no longer have these tanks. But that's pretty much where my knowledge of the BT7 stops. So we're running a 37mm gun with a 40 alpha and 58 penetration. Now, Pumped is not running any gold or any HE, so we won't even bother with that. I do notice that you don't have any camo on your tank. Now, I also noticed that when the clock was counting down, there were quite a few tanks that didn't have camo, and that could be because of the cost of camo, especially at the lower tiers. It's just not worth it. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You don't have to camo the whole tank. You can just camo the hull and still receive the camo value. But really, at lower tiers, is that a huge thing? I don't know. These are the things that I have forgotten over the years. I know in an upper tier tank, you want the camo, but maybe not at the lower tier. Anyway, I diverge. I digress. I can't even speak. Anyway, Pumped spawned over in the the north, and looks to be headed to the city. So Pumped, take it away. BT7's got a quick little tank, 60. Looks like you're cruising along at 65. He's rushing down here to the church area where you can get up here and get some shots. Now, as we know, Runeberg, most of these battles are either fought up here or down in here. Lately, I've seen a lot of battles going on here. There's tanks generally gets in here. The PZ1C is already getting here, so he's lighting up this whole area. But you don't have a lot of support up here in the little village, which can be easily overwhelmed. And then, of course, you're fighting two fronts, right? So you either have to really take the heavies. Generally the heavies are down here, but you guys really Matildas, but they're slow. But like I said, I've seen a lot of battling going on in this area, the ring road. It seems like they've kind of stepped away from battling here a lot. Anyway, I digress. All right. So Pumped is gonna come over here. Nope. Gonna let the Electo go. Nope. The Electo's hard charging. He's hard charging, and he's taking a beating already right from the get-go. Gotta get your gun in there. Oh, yeah, a lot more aggressive down at these lower tiers. I'll give you that. There you go, using some good aiming techniques, just punishing the little Chai-Ri, or Chai-Ha. And he's trying to take out the TD. And he did a good job. Now we got PZ. Put a shot at him, receive a shot. Okay, so trading. You're working on trading here. Now they're pushing hard. Oh my goodness. And the Electo just nukes the PZ. Alright, use the dead hulls. Use the dead holes. Work on some side scraping here. Yeah, you kind of put yourself in a hard spot there. You can't really push out there. Alright, so you've kind of taken yourself out of the game, to be honest with you. I would think that maybe if you had been over here where you could side scrape off of the Electo, you'd still have some shots over here. But as it stands, you... Yeah, okay, so you get a shot on him, but he's already in, and now he's got you guys looking two directions. Peels off. Alright, you're still out of the game. You got a Matilda over here now. Valentine 2. Alright, so again, I think if you'd have brought your tank over here, you could still be battling these guys and protect yourself. Now, you are a light tank, so maybe it's best to just get the hell out of here, but that may not be available to you right now. So, anyway. But you're doing your best to try and hide. Doing your best to try and hide, and you've wedged yourself into that corner pretty good. Yeah, now you're calling for help. Oh, yeah, you're in trouble now. All right, so bad position, just a bad position. In a light tank, you got to be ready. You have to always be able to get ready to evacuate. And what's your escape route? Where are you going to go? Let the mediums and the heavies get up there and do their stuff. When you're caught in a situation like this is where you need to use your speed and mobility to get out of that situation. Whether that, like I said, is turning around and turning tail and running back here and falling back and then sniping, or it would have been maybe going up through here and jumping down and driving back again. You're going to take some damage either way, but you got to get out of there because right now you're a sitting duck. Using the commander's vision to assess the situation. Oh, it's not looking pretty, man. It is not looking pretty. And they know you're there. All right, there's a shot. Reload quickly. There's another shot. Take one from the Matilda. Reload quickly. There's another shot. All right, so now you've pushed yourself in there even further. Ricochet up the Matilda. Stay with him. Stay with him. Get into the back of him. There you go. Yes. Oh, dude, pick. Oh, my goodness. Alright, he's down. You really didn't have any areas of penetration in him. There you go. Now, oh, okay. Come on. Alright, pumped. Again, you had your moment to get out of there. You had the moment to get out of there, and now they're starting to circle in behind you. Alright, they're back there over here. Valentine's pushing in over here. And pretty soon these guys are going to be shooting and fighting in two directions. You had your chance to get out of there, but you didn't take it. He's falling back. So, at the lower tiers, I can perfectly understand this. You know, you're a little cautious. You're not really sure what you should or shouldn't be doing. Your tank, your gun has basically been out. You have no consumables on here. All right, so no first aid kit. Even the small first aid kits are a must. Because right now your driver's down. Okay, if your commander was out, your view range would be almost zero. Your tank would just not perform. So again, I know it may be free to play, but if you've got some small med kits, you know those are maybe the time to put them on. All right. Let's see here. Okay, it's 8-6. You're 287 hit points down. Chiree. And the T6 is he's looking for it. He's looking to derp somebody. Alright, get down there. Help that guy with the Valentine. There you go. Oh, armor not penetrated. Armor not penetrated. Get into the tracks. Get into the tracks. Get in. Oh, now. Okay, you're just sitting here trading and you're losing, and now your commander's hurt. Okay. I guess First off, is you have no support. You have no help. So to sit here and battle with this guy is just not going to work for you. It's just not going to work for you. Go off. Go this way right here and get out of here. I'm telling you, just get out of here. It's just not going to work. You're down 2 crew members. You have no first aid kit, no repair kit. You know, just and you're barely penetrating him. And you won the battle just due to sheer amount of hit points. One more shot from him and you'd have been down. Okay, so where would the light tank be the best use at? I think it would have been best used up on the hill, to be honest with you, or up in the village, as opposed to down here with the heavies. Heavies and mediums, that tanks that you just couldn't deal with. Yeah, the smaller tiers. Jesus, the Valentine was firing gold. The lower tiers, the gun reloads are so quick. They're just rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat guns. You know, they can just chew you up and tear you up. And then you got the Sab M43 over there, which is just like a bazooka. So you want to use your speed mobility. If you're going to play light, use the speed mobility, and that's in open spaces, bushes, stuff like that. Learning bush mechanics in this tier is where you want to be at. So I see you're peeling off now. You guys are down 1,200 in hit points. You, my friend, have 25 hit points.
Moving to support your position.
And they are on base. So either you're going to light them up, get whoever's on base lit. Maybe they can. Your team can. And this is because your driver's dead. You're wandering. There's the locust, and he's down. Okay, so good reset there. The Pack 40. You got the Matilda. I mean, honestly, you guys are turning the game around. I'll give you that. Yeah, you've got 2 kills already. Nicely done. Now, to be honest with you, I am very surprised you survived this long, to be honest with you. You'd be lucky if you don't end up on your side. All right. So... what do we got left? We got a Matilda, a Pack 40 on their side, and a PZ3E. PZ's last seen up in the village. Pack is somewhere on the ring road. And here comes the Matilda and the Pack. Yeah, you need to get out of here. There goes the Pack. Matilda. Frontally, you can't do anything to that guy. You might be able to sink some shots into the butt end of him. Proximity. He knows where you're at. You know where he's at. All right. The mechanics of the game. Yeah, okay. He's turning on you. Your Matilda. You need to give your Matilda some time to get in there. Oh, I thought for sure he was going to try to come around behind him. Nope, he's going to try to go up over the top. Okay, so he's over on the other side. Oh, goodness. Oh, this is just painful. It's painful watching you drive this thing when you with a dead driver. Oh. Comes the Pack. The PZ3E jumps in here, and you guys might have some issues. But there's 3 of... oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I thought something had killed you. Alright, so the Pack is taking... You're not being any help here. you're not doing anything. You're not getting any spotting damage. You're basically just not doing anything. At this point, since you can't deal with him frontally, maybe coming around and dealing with him from behind. Maybe swinging. You have the speed to move around here quickly and get him working in two directions. All right, so maybe you can do that. But you're not doing anything right here. You don't want to just roll out there. We're able to sink some damage in on him. All right, let's. Yeah, you got to look for the. Where do you get the? Where do you get the damage at? Where do you have a penetration marker? I'm not sure what you're seeing on your game. I know mine is telling me that you might have a chance. You don't have a chance. You might have a chance. All right, tracking shots. There you go. Getting some good tracking shots. There you go. And now he's down. All right, so that's how you do it. Got him working in two directions. Tracked him. Gonna get frustrated and end up dying. Alright, so now where's the PZ3? Is it worth finding him? Well, you have 25 hit points. Okay. You're the eyes. You were until your commander died. Telling everybody you gotta stick together to win. That's right. You gotta travel as a pack. You gotta be a pack right now. Fortunately, you have the speed and they have the brawn. Alright, they're catching up with you. And you can just poke around the corner. Alright, I don't know if you have 6th sense, but just poke around the corner. If you don't have 6th sense on the crew, that's perfectly understandable at this lower tier. But if you poke around the corner, you'll at least see what's around there. PZ is smart. He's either posting up, trying to snipe you guys when you get on base, right? Or he's hiding just to survive. If Matilda didn't light anything up, probably safe. Realize that the base is right out in the open, and getting on the base is probably not a terrible thing. There you go. Get right behind the bush. Pack 40's in behind you guys to see if he can kind of support you. All right, he's over there. Yeah, he's gonna be able to cap this thing. It looks like maybe you will. We'll speed it up here a little bit. He is not going to show up to decap. And that is the victory. Base captured. Well, you got a first class out of that. You got a fire for effect, 18,101 in credits, 3,234 in experience. You did 694 with 2 kills, gives you a base XP of 616. So as far as base XP goes, you were number 3. As far as damage goes, you were number 5. You fired 38 shots of those 36 hit, but only 18 of those penetrated, and that's understandable. You're a light tank. Your shells are not going to penetrate like the Matilda all the time or the Valentine all the time. That's where learning how to use your tracking shots, learning how to use tracking shots and getting the bonus XP from there, the assistance XP from there would be very helpful. Let's see, you only got 90 hip 90 damage from assisting, and that's where the tracking would definitely help you. If you're going to be a light tank, it's either spotting, assistance damage, and then it's in the game cleanup. All right, it's not getting in their face right at the get go. Let's see, what'd you do? Okay, so you are a premium player. All right, and so you made some credits, made some experience. I don't mean to sound like I was being overly critiquing, and I apologize if that's the way it came across. I'm a very aggressive player, and I think you could have used the mobility of that tank in a lot of different ways. Choosing your shots, take your shots, try to get the tracking shots. The more you track these people and they get hit because they're tracked and they can't move, the more your assistance damage is going to come up. Spotting in a light tank, your vision game. Work on the vision game. Definitely look into putting at least a small med kit on the tank. That I think that would have been very beneficial for you. Maybe a small repair kit if you have them. I'm not, if not, maybe you saved up some coin and you buy them when they're on sale. There's something to think about, but you're going to need them as you start playing the upper tier tanks. It's almost a guaranteed. Otherwise, I think you had some good moves. You had some good parts of the game. You put yourself out there in a situation where you couldn't get out right from the get go, and that was not a good situation. A light tank down there in that map in that area is almost surely a recipe for disaster. I mean, unless you just zip through there to light stuff up and get out of there and are willing to accept some damage, but just to get out of there, that would be the only thing. Since you don't have a repair kit or med kit, that's not a safe place to be. So, anyway, that's Pumped MLG Snipers from the 1SOB clan and his BT7 on Ruinberg in a standard battle. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Keep those videos coming. I greatly appreciate it. Please remember to hit the subscribe button. This is Bonsai Duck out.